What's up, 7th grade? This is lesson 80. Our objective is, how do you perform transformations on the coordinate grid? And today we're going to be talking about 3 different kinds of transformations that are particularly congruent, which means your starting shape and your ending shape will be the exact same size. It might be turned, it might be flipped over, it might be slid around, but it'll be the exact same size as your original one. Same size, same shape. So if you end up with something that looks way different than what you started with, you probably made a mistake somewhere. So there's 3 basic types. The first one is called a translation, and that's just kind of like a slide. So you have some shape, and it slides it over to a different area. So kind of, like the hypotenuse would still be the same place as the hypotenuse, top right. A reflection is a flip, so across some kind of line, it will flip across it. So it's like a mirror image of itself. And the last kind we're talking about today is a turn or rotation or turn, I should say, which means it's going to be rotating or turning that shape. So the image you start with is called the pre-image, right? And then just like you take a picture of someone, you get an image of them. That image is not them. It's, a replica of them. So the translated one is what we call the image, and the original one is what we call the pre-image. Alright, so this is example 2 in your books, and it says a rectangle ABCD has vertices blah 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 blah. I already graphed them here for you. Draw this after, draw its image, A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime, translated 5 units, left 5 units, and down 4 units. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take each one of these, we're going to go left 5, down 4. So, I'm starting with D. So I'm going to go left 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to call that point D prime, because that's the image of D, where it came from to where it went to. Now I'm going to do the same thing here with A. I go left 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Likewise, you can kind of see that B is 2 below that, so it'd be B prime, and C is 2 below D, so that'd be C prime. And so here would be the image, A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime, of that after it's been translated. 5 units left and down 4 units. This is example 1. This one is asking us to do a reflection across the x-axis. So remember, my x-axis is right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to think about, this is my line that I'm reflecting across. So notice S is up 1, so if I'm reflecting across, that means S prime would be down 1, right here. Likewise, T is up 1, so I'm going to come down, and down here it'd be T prime. And notice R is up 1, 2, 3, so that means I'm going to come down 1, 2, 3. This is going to be R prime. So this is going to be the image of that triangle. Alright, one more here. This is example 3. Notice it gives us a triangle here with the 3 vertices, which I've already graphed. And it says, graph the new one after clockwise rotation of 90 degrees about the origin. So remember, the origin is right here in the center. And clockwise is the same way a clock turns, so it's in this direction. Right? So what I'm going to do to achieve this is I'm going to draw a little L from the point that I'm spinning around to each of my vertices. So notice I'm going to draw like this. Okay. Now I'm going to take that L and spin it around this point, so it swings around this way and becomes this point. So my new point, I'll go in green, is going to be right here. This is going to be my new R prime. Now I'm going to do something similar with each of these. This red one here for Q is to the right 3 and up 1. So as I swing it down, it comes down 3 and right 1. So this is my new Q prime. And then you can go the other way as well if you want. It goes up and right. So I swing it 90 degrees, goes up 4, right 3, so it means it's going to be right 4, down 3. It's right here. again, right, swings around, and that new point is going to be my P prime. So this will be the image of my original graph there in blue. I notice you can see it's spun around this point and it's turned down this way. Your homework today is a worksheet, so make sure you get that and make sure you do your work very neatly. You guys are going to do awesome.